Hey everyone, welcome back to Firsthand Globetrotting. Long layovers are never fun, but if you have a few hours to kill in Copenhagen Airport, it's actually not that bad. It has a clean, modern look and a bunch of high-end stores, so it kind of feels like you're wandering through a mall. But let's face it, no matter how nice an airport is, it's usually a lot nicer to spend your layover in an airport lounge. So today, I'll show you the SAS Lounge in Copenhagen Airport. It's pretty big and fairly central, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding it. Gates in Section C and D are pretty close, Section F is a little further away, and Gates A and B are the furthest away. The entry process is completely automated, so if you have lounge access, you just scan your boarding pass and the little gate will open up for you. It has a big, open feeling to it, a pretty large footprint with high ceilings and very few walls. There was a fairly even mix of shorter chairs for people to relax in and taller chairs around communal tables, and I found the design and furniture choices definitely felt Scandinavian. The weirdest thing about the lounge was that there were so many product displays and advertisements all over it. The advertising definitely felt very in your face. One thing to keep in mind is that even though the lounge seems big, a lot of people qualify to get in, so it can get pretty busy. After you walk around and find a seat, you'll probably want to find something to eat and drink. I was there during breakfast and the start of lunch, and they had a pretty standard cold food buffet for both. The breakfast seemed to be about on par with what you'd get for free at a hotel. Overall, it was a limited selection and nothing too exciting to choose from. The lunch options were pretty similar quality. They were fine, but nothing to get excited about. The drinks were all self-serve from a few different taps. There were a few soda options, a couple of wine choices, and a beer. Not much variety and no spirits, but the self-serve option made it pretty easy. If you head to the back of the lounge, there's a slightly separate area that has a few meeting rooms you can rent and some quieter seating. And if you need to refresh after a long flight, there are a few showers in the back you can use. SAS actually has 2 lounges there, and right on top of the SAS Lounge is the slightly more exclusive SAS Gold Lounge. Overall, it's pretty similar, but the Gold Lounge has a few more perks and it's less crowded. So that's the SAS Lounge in Copenhagen Airport. It's a perfectly nice place to spend a few hours during your layover. Nothing fancy, mostly just the basic lounge features. But I think that's what they're going for. As long as you don't go in expecting it to be on par with the higher-end lounges, you'll probably have a good time. It's quieter and more relaxing than the main terminal area and has some reasonable free food and drink options for when you're there. The biggest weakness is that it gets pretty busy and it can get loud in there. So if you want a less crowded lounge experience, you may want to try somewhere else. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about the Copenhagen SAS Lounge, ask me in the comments. And don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. On Instagram, I'm Firsthand Globetrotting. On Twitter, I'm Firsthand Globe. Follow me on there. And don't forget, it's an incredible world out there, so pick up your passport and do some firsthand globetrotting of your own.